Hey everybody, it's Garrett back here with Scavenger Ground Games. Today we're just kind of gonna do a February review, go over a little bit of how many orders we did, what our total sales were, and that good stuff. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about goals for March and just kind of overall store goals moving forward for this year as things change. So we're just gonna jump down here into the numbers. I have it pretty cut and dry here. You can see over here that I've got kind of a inventory status as of right now, and that's everything I've got currently listed as of March 1st. So this is what's sold, and this is kind of where we're at. Right now moving forward. I'm recording this right now, March 1st. Probably won't get it up because I'm trying to wrap up some stuff with my taxes and get a couple things taken care of for work and whatnot. So this will probably take a couple days to get up. So right now, obviously 3-1. We've got our 2025 sales goal to 200,000 still. And year to date, we are at 27,000 and a half roughly, which gets us to almost 14% of our annual goal, which is really good. If we can kind of pace it up a little bit more, and I know as the year goes on, it's going to be a lot easier to hit that goal because your busier months are towards the end of the year, I feel like, and that's kind of how it was last year. You'll have a couple busy months here and there, but it's really that fall and winter where you get the majority of your sales doing this. People are shopping for holidays and whatever that may be. So here, and I'm just gonna look over here to make it a little easier. So obviously we did 14,500 in February. That was about 1,500 more than we did in January. Did about 100 more sales in total. Here's kind of the breakdown of all the sales and fees and whatnot. Um, for that. Now, refunds this month is 204. Most of the refunds you'll see come from people who place an order and then immediately go, oops, I didn't mean to order that. Or sometimes people will add like multiple copies of a card to the cart because they're not sure who they want to buy it from or whatever it may be. And they'll order like six or seven, in which they only needed like four. So sometimes that happens. So most of these are where that comes from. Every once in a while, we'll get a lost order, but very rarely do we have condition issues. It's primarily just lost shipments, and there's not a lot you can do about that. That's just kind of name of the game. I consider it a business expense and just or a business loss, and just move on. And I don't really write them off; they just come out here. So year to date, $27,622.58. That is pretty big. We'll continue to grow, and we're trending up month over month. February is a short month, and we still managed to do a lot more, and we're going to be doing more. We've got a couple big busts coming up this month to help get some more inventory, and I'm trying to source some more stuff right now to keep it moving. So on here, we got about 57,000 cards right now in our inventory. Total market value of all that is about 50,000. Um, those are the big things to note there, and that number fluctuates. I believe when we did the last one of these, which was in January, right after we did the Lord of the Rings, we had 51,000 cards, so we've added a good bit. That was mainly from the Universe Beyond Doctor Who stuff, a little bit of Aether Drift, and a couple small collections. Um, we've obviously had more in value at that point, but we've sold through another 14, so that's what 6,600 there, and right now we're at 27. So we sold 20,000. So obviously that number is going to be different, and as you sell stuff and list stuff, that number is going to fluctuate a lot. This is kind of just my goal throughout the years to try to stay over 50,000 cards in inventory. Obviously, I'd like to get a lot more than that, but we'll see how that goes. Because eventually, I'd like to switch to direct. I'm not sure when we will do that, but I'm trying to kind of do a couple more big busts, get stuff throughout a bunch of various sets to kind of accomplish that. So, going back to that topic. So, right now we have Bloomborough Commander decks. I was able to get a couple cases of those while they're kind of cheap right now. I feel like they probably aren't the best to bust at this very second, just due to um, the pricing of them. They are a little undervalued in my opinion, and I think as a lot of that stuff sells through, the price will change. So what I'm going to do when I open it, I'm going to basically list it. I'll probably list it a bit over market price just to kind of, I don't want to like blow through it all. I know there's good money there. I managed to get them for a good price, so I don't think it's worth just selling them all at once and just kind of blowing through it all. It doesn't make sense to do that. Outside of that, I managed to get a good deal on some Commander Legends. I think it was Baldur's Gate boosters. Got a bunch of those coming in. Hopefully those will be here first week of March, probably by the end of this week or starting next week. Is when we'll see those come in, and we'll bust those, do something. I'll probably do another video for those and get that up. So those are the two main things we got going on as far as inventory procurement. I still have a pretty large backlog of playable cards, bulk rares, stuff like that I've been going through. I've probably got about 3-4 rows full of stuff worth listing right now, and I'm just slowly churning through that. I've got it kind of set sorted at this point, so I'll just take a set out at a time, list it, and add it to everything. And just kind of doing that till we go through everything is my goal, at least. So those are the main things there. Next, main goals for the channel, obviously we've got the sales goal, or for the store, the sales goal for the year, and then we're going to focus on getting eBay more predominant. That is one thing I've kind of been working on a lot, is getting the eBay store up and running, and kind of trying to put some of those more miscellaneous items that I've acquired over the years on there, whether it be playmats, signed cards, foreign cards. I think those will sell a lot better on eBay, so I've been working on getting those kind of listed and up on the eBay store, and you guys can check out the eBay store. I'll have it linked down below, and you can kind of see some of the stuff I've got listed on there right now. So that is one big goal, is getting eBay a little bit more full of listings. I think right now I've only got like 20 listings on there, so I've got to add a lot more and keep that rolling. So obviously sales, growing eBay, and then just being more consistent with uploading videos here. So those are the three big things that I'm going to work on. Obviously I had to take care of some stuff with taxes and had a work trip that I took. So with that being said, we'll be a lot more consistent, try to do weekly or bi-weekly videos on here, and you guys can look forward to that. So thank y'all for watching. If you like this kind of content or is curious about the store's progression throughout the year, please give a subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Thank you guys.